What's up, y'all? We back with another episode of ItNews, man. Hit a like, subscribe to the page. We talking about Bill Barr today and Candace Owens. I mean, man, our government is really screwed up right now, right? You guys, I'm so I'm so and lost for words. I can't even know. We had did it really happen like that? Did we really have Candace Owens inside the realm of politicianers? I mean, I knew she was excited too. She looked like she was excited. But Candace Owens came in and spoke today in front of committee people and about white nationalists. And the reason why she spoke, everybody, why is Candace Owens spoke? She's a black lady. Well, her name was mentioned inside the New Zealand, the thing that happened in New Zealand. So Donald Trump been under fire because of that. So I guess that Candace Owens was under fire. The Attorney General came in and spoke about. Well, he spoke. He was supposed to speak about white nationalists, but that conversation got totally turned into a conversation with Robert Mueller. Which you would come on. We haven't seen you ever since you released the report. Of course, we want to know how much information we can get off of Robert Mueller. Of course, that. So people just not Democrats. You guys, we're not gonna go back with the Democrats want to know. Oh, the Democrats, not the Democrats. Regular reporters and American people. Some American people is kind of interested and invested almost about like 2 years of their life into this. So they want to know the outcome and the position of how this thing stands. So they strolled Candace Owens in there today, and the Trump administration put Candace Owens in there, I guess, to give the Democrats a middle finger. So Candace Owens was in there, and when I actually seen Candace Owens actually get in there, a lot of stuff came up. One thing came up is the thing that she said about Hitler. Yeah, that came up, and when that came up, the thing that she said about Hitler, actually one of the Ted I forgot his last name, Ted something. He's a committee person, and he actually challenged Candace Owens on what she said about Hitler and how Hitler was a nationalist and all that stuff. So he actually challenged Candace Owens, and Candace Owens said that he took it out of content and all that. And I see a lot of people commended Candace Owens, and Candace Owens has been getting a big following from this. I'm so tired with the situation because I talked about Candace Owens a couple of times. Everybody who knows me on this platform knows that I really dislike Candace Owens. She do not speak for African Americans. She do not speak for African Americans, especially comes from poor neighborhoods. And she's just a talker face that happens to be black, that so-called wants to be speaking about African American issues, and she's not qualified to talk about these type of things. So, what I mean? When I hear people say, "Oh man, the Democrats this, the Democrats that," they're rookies. What I mean? They don't understand that we've been playing this Democrat and Republican game since the beginning of time. So when she said the left or the right or whatever, she's just like she says, like how she says like African Americans is being played by Democrats. Well, she's being played by Republicans, because nothing that she said today, I can't even talk to you guys about anything she said, because nothing was factual. Everything was an attack on the 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 um the Democrats, you know what I mean? And I'm not a Democrat or a Republican, but I feel as though that this is just starting to get old. We're not getting nothing done, even with the William Barr situation. When William Barr came in today, it still makes me feel like that we're not getting nothing done. I mean, the only thing that we asked William Barr was the Mueller report, and we already know the law. Actually, the Democrats made the law with Steve King that the Attorney General almost have the last say. So now they want the law to be something different. And believe me, I understand where the Democrats come from, because when we talking about the presidential campaign and you talk about raising the bar, you got to talk about how far are we going to raise the bar here? Because when I'm saying raise the bar, what are we doing? Are we raising the bar to the point where it's though that people can hire foreign entities to get dirt on their opponent? I don't think that nobody wants to raise the bar to that level. So we all have to, we can't be petty. We can't stand on a certain side. We gotta be 100% honest. I'm so exhausted with talking about, well, these is the facts. This is the, because every night I see CNN do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm too exhausted. This is a thing that has been going back and forth for the last 2 years. I've been reporting on this thing for the last 2 years. I've been reporting on Russia tapping into the United States way before Donald Trump even got into office. I was interested in this when Hillary Clinton and Obama was saying it, when it was underneath their administration. So this is a different situation that I keep saying, and I want people to understand this cold heartedly, that if you want to hear what I feel about Candace Owens, watch the old videos. I'm not going to talk about it no more. I'm I'm actually happy to see her sitting up there with the committee and debating her point of view, even though I'm not for her point of view at all. But I'm actually happy to see her sit up there and debate her point of view. If that's what makes people happy, then woo wah to them. Bill Barr basically stonewalled the shit. He stonewalled the crap out of the intelligence. I mean, out of the committee today. He just basically said that I don't have to release a report. I've been telling Democrats this from the beginning, and the thing is that the Democrats. I'm a rookie to this. You know what I mean? I'm a rookie to this. The Democrats knows this stuff, that he don't have to release this. It's a political game that they playing, and and my thing is that I want to see the information. Let's 100% be real. I want to see the information, but my issue with the Democrats getting into this little heated debate is that you're actually giving him the 2020 election. Everybody keeps saying you're not, but you are. You are. You are. You are being very, very incompetent with your power. I mean, we have a border patrol security. We have a national emergency at the border. We have one. No matter if the Democrats want to say that we don't or we do, we have one. You know what I mean? And that's the issue. I believe that they believe that we have a security, but it's all over word. The president is not saying the right word. He's saying that he wants money for a border wall instead of, and they're right. They're right. The word, and pretty badly. You know what I mean? He is abusing the way that he's using the language. So he is abusing that. That is 100% right. But it's like I don't know. I don't know what's the argument. I don't know if it's smart for the Democrats to stay here. The only thing I could do is just give you play by play. And I'm being honest. The only thing I could possibly do is give you play by play. Is it smart for the Democrats to stay here? I don't know. I don't know. They've been at this. Remember, you guys, they've been at this position of where they are right now. They've been at this position of tax returns. Of remember, when this thing first started a long time ago, I said that you wasn't going to get nothing out of this. I said it's not enough information to hold Donald Trump to this crime. This is what I knew. You know what I mean? For pure share entertainment purposes, I have to do the shows. I have to tell you my opinion. Now, my opinion is that Donald Trump colluded with the Russians. This is this is this is factual because his son met with Russians about dirt on Hillary Clinton. So we know that he colluded with the Russians, but we don't know how bad was it and how much was it. That is something that I'm not going to argue about. You know what I mean? I don't care about them little facts. If you didn't get the American people to see it now, they're never going to see it. You didn't get them to see it the first time because you made it this long argument about was it collusion? Was it the word collusion? And when you have when you make it when you making a political argument, it's way easier to make a political argument than it is to make a legal argument. You know, they made the political argument beautifully. I think that they should have kept it there, but because when they made the legal argument, oh man, they was going to lose that every time because legally they didn't have enough information to say that it was collusion. But politically, to me and you, it's just like saying, I'm gonna go in that house, I'm gonna kill somebody. Nobody's not gonna see me. Nobody's not gonna be there. I'm gonna toss the gun. I'm gonna wipe the gun of his fingerprints. I didn't buy the gun. Somebody else bought the gun. I found the gun. So it's no tracks, it's no trace of seeing me at the gun. But or seeing me murder somebody. But I did murder somebody. This is exactly, and I'm not saying that his crime is as heinous as murder, but I'm saying that it is the same exact thing that we know Donald Trump did it. It's just you can't prove it legally. You can't prove it legally. You better. I'm telling the Democrats right this, and I'm telling them this as a counter partner and a friend. You better leave this alone. You're going to burn yourself, especially a lot of the older Democrats that don't understand how really the internet works. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say that is because of when you go down these little wormholes, it's it's no winning. There's no good thing that you're gonna feel out of this. There's no good thing that you're gonna get out of this. And this is all the thing that we're seeing right now is that Democrats was going down this wormhole, and this wormhole is leading them deeper. And they think it's like when you digging for gold and you go 6 feet down and you see little shavings of gold, and you was like, oh shit, this is shavings of gold. That means it got to be gold underneath here. And then you start digging more. Just because you seen shavings of gold don't mean that it's gold underneath there. You just seen the shavings of gold. I'm not saying that just because we hear collusion don't mean that Donald Trump didn't collude. I'm saying that it's hard to prove collusion in court. It's easier to prove collusion when me and you are talking because it don't have no legal standpoints to it. But when you talk about for it to have a legal standpoint, now you have to prove how much did they collude? What was the intentions? Uh how many facts did you how many solid evident facts that you had that he colluded? And honestly, you're not gonna prove that. And with that not being proved, then you have a man that's gonna go away scot free. Remember what he said to that during the exchange with one of the committee people. He said, William Barr, he said, well, I don't understand what they don't understand about a report. It said he didn't collude with the Russians. Now, Isaiah, he did collude with Russia. Jared Kushner, all these people, man, he had to. That is the right thinking, young man. You're right. He did collude with the Russians. Now, you should take that as political face value. You should not take that as legal face value. Because when you talk about legally, colluding with the Russians has a whole different trail to it. You have to go down a whole different level. But politically, we know that Donald Trump did collude with the Russians. We know this. No, this is what I tell the Republicans all the time. Now, if y'all want to argue with me, factual. If you want to argue with me in the eyes of the court, then go ahead. But I'm not arguing. This is a political case here. We voted him in, so anything that we vote in is political. So we have the power to vote him out like we voted him in. I don't have to go through the laws, but Nancy Pelosi said that she will not impeach Donald Trump. But if you put together an impeachment plan for Donald Trump, then you can get his tax returns. Then you can get the whole Robert Mueller case. Then you can get, if she just pressed the button on impeachment, but while she's in the middle on impeachment, why is she doing? If she pressed the button on impeachment, she can get all this stuff like this because he will have to hand this stuff over because he's being investigated. But you got to remember why she won't do it. Why she won't do it. I feel as though the whole party is corrupt. I feel as though the whole party is being misled and corrupt at this point. I'm talking about Republican Party with some extents to the Democrat Party. I think that the Democrat Party has been corrupt though. So this is not something new. You know what I mean? I feel as though that the Democratic Party sells hope and sells fake empathy every single day. You know what I mean? We're not, Candace Owens, by the way, African Americans is not dumb. I see people, African Americans, every single day that fight every single day. Not for the Democrat Party to misuse them. So by the way, Leo Dunson, Candace Owens, Black said, we're not dumb. We're not Democrats because we can't think for ourselves. Well, no. We understand how this thing goes, but we think that we can get more from the Democrats than we can get from the Republicans, especially a party that has not been diverse in a matter of decades. The diversity in the party is so ugly. I mean, damn. I don't even think they got Mexican laundry workers. The diversity in the party is so ugly. It's serious. So just to understand laundry workers, the diversity in the party is so ugly. It's just to understand what's actually going on. You know what I mean? Now, another thing that I want to keep y'all interested and keep y'all in tune to is a topic I wanted to talk about, you guys. There's one more topic I wanted to talk to about, you guys, with y'all. Hold on. Yo, the chick from Full House is going to jail for the rest of her life. You seen that? Don't we all? Jinx. Don't we all? Now they need to lock away the key and throw away for the rest of her life. I'm cool with that. You paying money so your kid could go. No, tell her to learn like everybody else supposed to. Okay, well, Trump renews misled claims about Obama and child separation. Wow, Magic Johnson steps down from Lakers. That's huge. I don't know how do I feel about that. Magic Johnson, he didn't do what he was supposed to do. He brung LeBron James in. Oh, I think that he realized that he got a mess on his hands. Never mind, that's a sports conversation. Yeah, I didn't really have too much about y'all. Today I'm gonna do a podcast about Nipsey Hussle. I'm sick of seeing so many people put out how this is a conspiracy theory. I'm so sick of it. Like, this man has kids, and if they type in on the internet about their dad, it's gonna say that this murder was a conspiracy theory. Like, you know how stupid. Even if you guys have because some guy, I went down a wormhole earlier. I was on a bus and I had about like 30 minutes to kill. So I said, let me go down this little crazy ass wormhole. So I clicked onto it. It was like a gateway when I clicked onto it. I went into this whole conversation about, actually, and the guy was live. I don't understand it. I sit up here and tell facts every single day. I don't get 2 views. This guy up here making up shit, and he got 1,500 people watching him. I need to start making up shit That's why I need to. But this guy, he's up there making up some shit. And then he pulls out this thing. He says, look, I typed in Nipsey Hussle on the internet. And when I typed it in, it said that he died 2 days ago. No, it said that he died a long time ago. No, it said that he died a week ago before he actually died. And he was like, how can you explain this? How can you explain this? I'm basically just saying, have you ever heard of the dark web, you dickhead? Do you know that they can do stuff like that, you dickhead? Do you know that that's how they make money off of conspiracy theories, you dickhead? And you gonna really say that this man is not dead? And he ran off on his family and his friends? This is what they really saying. This is the new narrative. He ran off on his family and friends, and he just wanted the simple life. He's not dead. Laura London didn't even know. He went with his first kid's mom from back in the day, his first true love. Like, this is the type of shit that these internet niggas make up, man. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy, yo. I can't. Sometimes I really just, yo, listen. And this motherfucker, listen. I don't know why I'm talking shit about this man, because he had close to 50,000 people watching. So of course, obviously he's more interested in what the fuck I gotta say. Obviously, this motherfucker is more important than what the fuck I gotta say, because what I gotta say, nobody give a fuck about. This motherfucker had close to 50 grand watching, and people was just, yo, I tell you, I heard one person was mesmerized. He said, I'm subscribing to your page. Yo, I'm watching the joint. You know how you get put up money at the bottom? All of a sudden, the boy just somebody just throw up $100. I'm like, damn. Yo, this information is so good. Boom, $100 just went up. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Yo, this nigga is making this shit up. He was literally on live for 10 minutes making shit up, saying that Nipsey is really living out in Chicago and just chilling with his home. Oh man, I gotta get off here. Yo, go check that out when y'all get a chance, man. Subscribe to the page, hit the like, do anything you can possibly do. I appreciate the love, man.